Welcome, everyone, to Intensity Broadcasting for coverage of the Thunderstruck Super Late Model Series. Tonight is the season finale of the Super Late Model Series, and what better place to have it than the Music City. Tonight, the Super Late Models will be taking on Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway for 125 laps of racing action. The championship is on the line here tonight. I'm going to be your announcer for tonight, Atman Weiss, and I'm excited to call all the racing action here tonight at Nashville Fairgrounds. We've got 18 drivers in practice right now. We should have a great race on our hands tonight, and coming into this race, we have a very, very tight race in the point standings between Aaron Johnson and Corey Bigley. Currently 18 points separate the two, and there's 18 cars in the race tonight, so Aaron Johnson would need to have a very, very bad race tonight to give Corey Bigley a chance at winning the championship. But we'll see. Anything can happen, especially in a crazy sport like auto racing. Last week, we were at Lanier National Speedway. We saw a record number of cautions this season with 13, and Jason Warren led from flag to flag, leading all 136 of the laps. Yes, because there were two green-white checkers, the race was extended to 136 laps. We see AJ Rogers, he ended up finishing in the second place spot. Eddie Smith finished third. Rick Rude finished fourth, and then rounding out your top five was Aaron Johnson. And this was Jason Warren's first win of the season. So I know he was definitely happy about that. Now the rest of the point standings right now, Rick Rude is third in points, AJ Rogers is fourth in points, and Josh Oswald is currently sitting in fifth in points. But the two drivers we are really watching tonight is Aaron Johnson and Corey Bigley. Now we would like to thank one last time the two series supporters of this league, Shockeye Racing Performance and Big Frig Coolers. Now, Big Frig provides high-quality stainless steel double-wall vacuum seal tumblers, as well as high-quality roto-molded coolers. Big Frig caters to the consumer, whether you are an adventurer, outdoorsman, sportsman, or just someone who enjoys a hot cup of joe. Big Frig knows that not every customer is the same, so they design their products to fit your needs. Take the Badlands coolers along with you to your next barbecue or on your next hunting or fishing trip, or take along their 30-ounce Big Frig on a fishing trip and have a cold drink on hand for an all-day excursion. All of their products are made durable with stainless steel construction. Their durable vacuum insulation helps with temperature preservation, keeping drinks cold for over 50 hours and hot for 5+ hours. Now, if you would like to purchase products from Big Frig, there are three ways you can go about this. First of all, you can purchase products directly from their website, bigfrig.com. You can also search up Big Frig on Amazon, and all of their products will pop up on there. Or look at their website, click on the thing that says dealer locations, and see if your nearest sporting goods store has Big Frig in stock. So again, if you're looking for high-quality tumblers or coolers to bring with you wherever you go, Big Frig is definitely the way to go. And if I'm not mistaken, Big Frig actually currently has a Father's Day deal going on. That's right. Need to impress Dad for Father's Day? Need a cooler? Then definitely they're having a Father's Day sale right now. If you buy a 75-quart Badlands cooler, you get a 20-quart Badlands for free. That is a great deal if you're looking to try to get a cooler from Big Frig. Again, if you buy a 75-quart Badlands cooler, you get a 20-quart Badlands cooler for free. And this is a perfect gift for Father's Day. I know Father's Day is coming up. Perfect gift to get Dad. So again, bigfrig.com. Qualifying underway here for the last time in this series. We see Shannon Wilder starting his first lap. Jonathan Cofield, first driver on the board, 18.11 is his fastest lap time. Logan Sturgeon second with a 18.30. Josh Oswald to the second place spot with a 18.17. AJ Rogers, last week's runner-up, he gets to second with a 18.14. Logan Sturgeon gets to the top of the board with a 18.03. Then we see Corey Bigley gets to the top of the board with a 17.96. Then AJ Rogers gets to the top of the board with a 17.93. This will put him 300ths faster than second place Corey Bigley. Jason Warren third with a 17.98. He is 500ths off of first place AJ Rogers. Daniel Pope the second we see gets to the top of the board with a 17.79, over a tenth faster than what AJ Rogers turned. Daniel Pope doesn't make all the races, but when he does, he is always up there up front. Got Donald Clark on track starting his first lap. We haven't seen Donald Clark race in a little bit. He was one of the big three all season long, in contention for the point standings lead, but he, after missing a few races, he got knocked out of championship contention. We see Clark gets to 7th with a 18.07. We got Kyle Martinson in the 07 on track right now. Currently on his second lap. On his first lap, he runs a 18.42, putting him... And oh, he jumps all the way up to second on his second lap, running a 17.83. That will put him 400ths off of first place Daniel Pope the second. And here is your point standings leader, Aaron Johnson, on track, starting his first lap. This is his final qualifying run of the season. Better make it a good one. Defending his point standings lead tonight. If he wins, this will be his first championship in the Super Late Model Series in series history. He is able to get to 4th on his first lap with a 17.96. So that will put him almost 2 tenths behind Daniel Pope. We see Will Drevke able to get to 3rd with a 17.93. He is a 10th off of first place Daniel Pope. We see Laura Biddy Johnson on Facebook says, let's go Aaron Johnson. We know you can do it. 21 for the big win. He definitely has a chance currently with a 18-point lead. And there's really only 18 cars. So Corey Bigley would need Aaron Johnson to have a terrible race tonight if he wanted to get the championship. It's looking pretty good for Aaron Johnson, but still anything can happen. I mean, this is auto racing. We are talking about one of the most unpredictable sports. But we'll see what happens here. This has been a great season all season long. And if you would like to go back and watch all of the previous races, then all of our replays are saved on Intensity Broadcasting on YouTube and Facebook. So after tonight's broadcast, you can binge watch the season. I believe the first race is on March the 22nd. And there is races from March the 22nd all the way, or March the 24th all the way to now that you can watch. So after tonight's event, go binge watch the rest of the races. See, Karsten Grooms on Facebook says, let's go Grooms and Clark. Speaking of Grooms, let's take a look at the starting lineup for this B main. CJ Grooms starting on the pole. He ran a 18.455 in qualifying. Outside of him, it's Del Mears in the 112. And then rounding out, last but not least, rounding out your top three, it's Velocity Motorsports' Shannon Wilder in the number 10. So the field is set for this B main. No one will get eliminated because there is only 3 cars, so What this really is it's kind of a slow dash where it's giving some of the slower drivers an opportunity to get some practice in a racing setting. So these three have a little bit of an advantage compared to a lot of the other drivers in the field because they're going to get to practice in racing conditions before anyone else. So CJ Groom starting on the pole. Outside of him, it's Del Mears. Let's see what happens here. And Karsten Groom says, let's go Grooms and Clark. Groom starting on the pole here in this B main. He's looking to try to start in 16th if he wins the heat race. And let's see, where's Clark starting tonight? Donald Clark will be starting 10th. So looking to have a good top 10 run here tonight for Donald Clark. Pace car is in. 20 laps is the length of this heat race. Green flag is out here at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. There we see CJ Grooms taking off, but he's got Del Mears right on his outside. We see Mears getting a great run, and he is able to get clear. Del Mears now to the first place position. It's looking like CJ Grooms is going to get passed by Shannon Wilder. Wilder right on his back bumper. Looking to the high side, maybe thinking he could do the same thing that Del Mears did. Looking high, looking low, trying to set up the pass. It looks like he's able to get under him as we head through 3 and 4. And he is able to get clear Shannon Wilder to the second place spot. Setting his sights now on your first place driver, Del Mears. Last time by, Wilder ran the fastest lap time of the B main with an 18.44. Del Mears, then last time by, he ran the fastest lap time of the race with a 18.31. This will put him, he's right now 3/10 ahead of second place Shannon Wilder. Big run though for Shannon Wilder as we headed in turn number 1 there. Another fast lap time for Del Mears, 18.10. Last time by, Wilder ran an 18.03. Watch out for that 10. Put that into perspective. Your leader in qualifying ran a 17.79, I believe. Drivers are fighting for something very, very important, and that is whoever wins will have the highest starting position in the future, which was the 16th position. So you want that little advantage that you can get. We see Mears last time by runs an 18.00. Gets a little bit squirrely off of Ford, though. That was exactly the mistake that Shannon Wilder was looking for. He reels them in a little bit, trying to set up a pass, and also what Wilder is looking for is he's looking to see where Mears is braking, where he's lifting, where he's getting back into the gas, and he is going to try to use that to his advantage. Maybe if Mears is getting back into the gas at a certain spot, Wilder wants to maybe try to get into the gas a little bit earlier than that, so he's going to need to adjust his line, adjust where he's braking, where he's lifting. So Trey Johnson on Facebook, let's go, little bro. You got this. Bring home the hardware, number 21. Aaron Johnson, currently the leader in points. He's got an 18-point lead over second place Corey Bigley. It's looking pretty good for the championship. He will be starting 5th in tonight's event. Looking to have a good top 5 run here tonight. YouTube says, I'm here. Welcome to the stream, Avery. Thanks for tuning in. He says only 3 cars. Yeah, the feature event is going to have 18 cars. This is just the B main. This is just going to determine who's going to start 16th, 17th, in 18th. Don't worry, there's going to be more than 3 cars in the feature. Yeah, this is kind of a slow dash for these slower drive. Oh, we got Wilder looking low under Dale Mears for this first place spot. We see Mears pushes up the track at one of the 2. The door is open for that 10 car. Able to get to the rear quarter panel. He gets below him side by side as we cross the start-finish line. Mears still with the nose on that outside. And he is able to get back clear of Shannon Wilder. But I don't think we've seen the end of that 10 car. Once again, gets a great run coming off of turn number 4. He is able to get under that 112 machine. Side by side, Del Mears still with the nose. But Wilder right there on the bottom, really pressuring him. And we see Mears tags the outside wall coming off of turn number 4. And that will give the first place position to Shannon Wilder. But we see Del Mears not letting that 10 car get away. He is staying on the back bumper, trying to maybe set up a pass to get that lead back. Yeah, this B-main is kind of like a slow dash where it's given some of the slower drivers an opportunity to get some practice in a racing setting. Normally, if there is more than 5 drivers, then 6th on back will get eliminated, but since there's only 3, everybody will advance to the feature. Final lap. Shannon Wilder now with a 2-second lead over 2nd place. And Del Mears having some major issues. CJ Groom's also able to get by him. Went from the lead to last here at Nashville. He will be starting in 18th in the feature. Shannon Wilder wins the heat race. He will get that good starting position of 16th. So we're going to have another 2-minute warm-up. And then we will get set for the feature event. Drivers to watch out for here tonight, starting off looking to try to get 2 in a row tonight. Always got to watch out for that 32 machine of Jason Warren. That Velocity Motorsports machine has been fast all season long, and I don't think it will be any different tonight here at Nashville Fairgrounds. AJ Rogers has had plenty of good runs all season long. He always seems to be in the top 5, but hasn't been able to break into the win column. That all could change here tonight at Nashville. Also got to watch out for Rick Rube, another driver who's always in the top 5, always in the top 10, but never can seem to bring it home. That could change here tonight at Nashville Fairgrounds. And lastly, your current points leader looking to try to get and secure his season championship. That's Aaron Johnson in the number 21 machine. Has had a very, very dominant season. 3 wins to his name. Looking for win number 4 tonight and looking for the championship. So here we go. 30 minutes left here in practice right now. Will Drevke, currently your leader. Now, I do have some news for anybody who is rooting for these drivers. I will let the audience know that tonight, Will Drevke, Sam Wetstein, and Logan Sturgeon all will be getting EOL penalties. So that means that those 3 will have to start in the back of the pack to start tonight's event. So no matter how they qualified, they will need to start in the back because of what happened during the previous race at Lanier. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for tonight's feature event. Starting on the pole with a 17.794. It is the 16 of Daniel Pope II. Outside of him, it is the 07 of Kyle Martinson. Third is Will Drevke. Keep in mind, though, that he will be starting in the back. Fourth is AJ Rogers. Rounding out your top five, it is Velocity Motorsports' Aaron Johnson in the number 21. Then in sixth, it's Corey Bigley. Seventh is Jason Warren, representing Team Peacemaker. Eighth is Rick Rube. Ninth is Big Fish Motorsports' Logan Sturgeon in the 28. 26th, he will be also starting in the back. 10th is Donald Clark. 11th is Josh the Jet Oswald in the 17. 12th is Jonathan Cofield. 13th, we have Zach Wetstein in the number 4, representing Hoosier Motorsports. 14th is Aaron Ward. 15th is Reaper Racing's William Griffith. 16th is Velocity Motorsports' Shannon Wilder. 17th is CJ Grooms. 18th is Del Mears. So there we go. That is the starting lineup for your season finale here in the Music City. Here we go. The field is set. 18 super late models here at Nashville Fairgrounds. Only one can win. We will see who that will be. Will it be a first-time winner, or will it be somebody who has won plenty of times? We will see. Pace car is in. And green flag is out here at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. 125 laps of racing action is underway. Daniel Pope takes off, but he has Kyle Martinson round his back bumper. Side by side for second. Johnson looking low under Martinson. We see Martinson running that high groove. Back and forth between these two, heading into turns 1 and 2. Martinson holding his own on that out to side, despite that not being the preferred lane. But Martinson able to get clear, and he is to the second place spot. Aaron Johnson falls to third. Aaron Johnson now setting his sights on your second place driver, Kyle Martinson, trying to get back by him. Last time by, Daniel Pope ran the fastest lap time of the race with a 17.93. Johnson on the back bumper of Kyle Martinson trying to set up a pass. Another fast lap time for Daniel Pope, runs a 17.89 last time by. Johnson looking high, looking low, trying to set up the pass on Martinson. Looking to see what he's doing, where he's braking, where he's lifting, where he's getting back into the gas, and just studying him. And also, I mean, he's really just waiting for Martinson to make a mistake, which it is very easy to do that here at Nashville Fairgrounds. Definitely one of the hardest short tracks on iRacing, especially in these super late models. Very, very easy to make a mistake. Aaron Johnson fighting for the season championship here tonight. Look at some other battles currently on track. AJ Rogers trying to get by Corey Bigley for this 5th place spot. The floodgates have kind of opened for that 17 since the start of tonight's event. Rogers did start in the 4th place spot, but he ended up getting passed by Corey Bigley and Jason Warren. So AJ Rogers trying to get back by Corey Bigley for this 5th place spot. Aaron Johnson starting to reel back in Kyle Martinson for this 2nd place spot. Early on, these drivers need to be careful and they need to start saving their tires so they will have enough tread on them for the end of the race, because keep in mind, you have no tire sets to change into, so these drivers are going to have to use the same sets of tires for all 125 laps of competition. To watch this battle for the 5th place spot between AJ Rogers and Corey Bigley. As I say that, we see Aaron Johnson gets a good run on Kyle Martinson for this 2nd place spot. Great run there through 3 and 4. Watch out for that 21 machine. He is coming up on Kyle Martinson. Good run off of turn number 2 for Aaron Johnson. Johnson seems to have a really, really good corner exit speed. He just seems to have a ton. He's able to get a lot lower than Martinson coming off the corner. The part that he seems to be struggling with is corner entry. He seems to be losing Martinson a little bit on the entry of the corner. Watch this battle. This is for the 2nd place spot between Aaron Johnson and Kyle Martinson. Another good run coming off of turn number 4 for Aaron Johnson. Once again, definitely seems like he's able to get a little bit lower off the corner. Another battle on track. This is the battle for the 5th place spot between AJ Rogers and Corey Bigley. Rogers looking for his first win of the season tonight. Corey Bigley trying everything he can to get past Aaron Johnson, in the point standings. He's going to need to finish 19 positions ahead of him if he wants to get the point standings lead, which that is pretty much impossible because there's only 18 cars in the field tonight. So it's not looking too good for Corey Bigley, and as long as Aaron Johnson finishes in front of him, he does not have a chance to make the championship. Looks like the field is coming up on some lap traffic. That's CJ Grooms in the 22. If this race has a long green flag run, lap traffic may come into play a little bit. We see Bigley, Rogers coming up on lap traffic. We might see Rogers try to use this lap car as a pick. He's not able to do that. We are a quarter, or not a quarter, NASCAR. We are 25 laps through this event. Take a look at your current top 5. Daniel Pope is currently in first. Kyle Martinson sits in second. Third is currently Aaron Johnson. Fourth is Jason Warren. And then rounding out your top 5, it is Corey Bigley. Now, a little bit of information on Nashville Fairgrounds. Definitely one of the best short tracks on iRacing. From 1958 to 1984, the city of Nashville played host to the biggest names in NASCAR, as Fairgrounds Speedway was a staple of the annual Cup Series calendar. 9 of Richard Petty's 200 career victories came in Nashville's 42 Cup events, while all-time track win record holder Darrell Waltrip scored 8 of his 67 career Fairgrounds victories at the Cup level. But the history of racing in Nashville actually dates back nearly a century, as some of the top drivers of the Indianapolis 500 and 1910s would bring their cars down to the track for events held alongside the state fair. Originally a dirt oval of just over a mile, the track was converted in 1957 to a half-mile paved oval and lengthened to its current .596-mile layout. And as I'm talking about that, a caution flag comes out. So we will take a look at exactly what happened. Looks like William Griffith has crashed. All right, here's a look at what happened. We're watching William Griffith coming off of turn number 2. Looks like he has no one else around him, so this must have been a self-spin or something like that. Yeah, we see the car just comes out from under him as we head here through 3 and 4 and just isn't able to save it. Straight into the outside wall for that 12 machine. Definitely unfortunate for Griffith. But anyway, in recent years, proving yourself at the fairgrounds has been a surefire way to get noticed in NASCAR, with names like Waltrip, Bobby Allison, Dale Earnhardt, Bill Elliott, and Sterling Marlin on the entry list. Taking a win at Nashville show means you've got these skills to pay the bills. So we will see who has the skills to pay the bills here tonight at Nashville Fairgrounds. So far, it has been all Daniel Pope, but let's see if somebody can get by him on this next restart. We see Chuck Johnson on Facebook says mac and cheese for the win and the championship. That is looking very possible. Aaron Johnson currently running in the 3rd place spot. He has been fast all race long and has been on the verge of 2nd for a lot of tonight's events so far. And he currently has a 18-point lead over 2nd place Corey Bigley. He would need to have a very, very bad race for Corey Bigley to have any sort of chance at winning the championship. So both looking very, very likely here tonight at Nashville Fairgrounds. But he's going to have to get by Kyle Martinson and Daniel Pope, 2 drivers who've been fast all race long for these first 33 laps. Let's see what happens on this restart. Definitely watch out for that 21 machine. He's going to be starting right behind Daniel Pope, who controls this restart. He's going to try to hang that 07 out to dry on the outside and get that 2nd place spot. Green flag is back out here at Nashville Fairgrounds. There we see Daniel Pope taking off, and he has Kyle Martinson right on his back bumper, trying to set up a pass for this 1st place spot. We see Martinson looking high, looking low, trying to set up the pass. Martinson also getting some pressure from Aaron Johnson. He is right on his back bumper, trying to set up a pass. Johnson sits on the back bumper of Kyle Martinson. He is behind Martinson for a lot of tonight's event, just waiting for the right opportunity to make a move. It's a great run coming off a turn number 2. Aaron Johnson. 3 wins this season for that 21. Can he finish it out with another one here tonight? Right now, he's looking to see what Martinson is doing, where he's braking and he's lifting, and he's getting back on the gas, and he's going to want to maybe adjust some things that he's doing to get by Martinson. He's also, and another thing is, if you're sitting behind someone, you got to kind of learn what they're doing. They might be doing something a little bit better than you. If you can adjust your line, then maybe you could get by him. Another thing that Martinson might want to try to do is maybe getting out of the gas a little bit earlier in the corner so you can get back into the gas. And Johnson has been on the bow. I'm rooting for you. Love my mac and cheese. Aaron Johnson currently in the 3rd place spot, trying to get up to that 1st place position. He is losing Kyle Martinson a little bit for that 2nd place spot, but still, anything can happen. Aaron Johnson might be saving tires right now, trying to save enough tire for the end of the race to make a big final run. Kyle Martinson trying to get by Daniel Pope for this 1st place spot. Daniel Pope has led flag to flag so far in tonight's event. And the field's starting to get a little bit spread out. Looks like AJ Rogers was able to get back by Corey Bigley for this 5th place spot, but Corey Bigley not letting Rogers get away. Bigley trying to look low, trying to make a pass on that 17. The door was open there in 1 and 2. If Corey Bigley could have got maybe a little bit lower, he might have gotten under that 17. You see, through the corners, he's running about mid-corner, so that is going to leave a gap, about a car length on the bottom of the track for Bigley to get under him. He's just got to find a way to adjust his line to get under him. And oh, we see getting a little bit squirrely coming off of turn number 2. That will open the door for Corey Bigley. That is exactly the mistake that Bigley was looking for. Side by side between these two, heading into 1 and 2. Rogers still with the nose on that outside. Corey Bigley trying to fight back on the bottom. And then we see Josh Oswald, Will Drevke there as well. We see AJ Rogers able to get back clear of Corey Bigley, and he is going to stay in that 5th place spot for now. We look to the battle for the lead between Daniel Pope and Kyle Martinson. Martinson starting to reel in that 16 machine. Last time by, he was still about 200ths off, though, of Daniel Pope, so I don't know. We'll see. He's got to get a little bit more speed than that if he wants a chance. Last time by, they ran pretty much identical lap times. Again, I'm noticing in the middle of the corner, Daniel Pope's leaving about a car length gap that Martinson could potentially get under him with. We are 50 laps through this thing here at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Take a look here at the current top 5. Daniel Pope runs in 1st. Kyle Martinson currently sitting in 2nd. Aaron Johnson runs in 3rd. Jason Moore in 4th. And then rounding out your top 5, it is currently Corey Bigley. Good run for Kyle Martinson. Looking very, very fast right now. Last time by, he ran a faster lap time than that 16 machine. He seems to figure something out. Martinson needs to be careful, though. You don't want to burn off your tires while battling with somebody. You want to try to save enough tire for the end of the race to make a good last run. We definitely see Daniel Pope is starting to run a little bit more of a defensive line. He sees Martinson in his rearview mirror. Martinson losing Daniel Pope a little bit for this first place spot. Trying to reel him back in. Whatever he was doing earlier was working. He was reeling him in very, very quickly. That time by, he was about a 10th faster than Pope. It's a great run coming off of turn number 2. Don't look now. Here comes the 07. This is the fight for the lead. Another thing, we know Kyle Martinson not afraid to use that front bumper to make a move. I don't know, it might be too early for something like that. Kyle Martinson looking to try to get another win here in the Thunderstruck Super Series. Fighting against Daniel Pope II, who was fast in practice, started on the pole, has led every single lap so far. Martinson. And another thing that Martinson's doing is he's waiting for Daniel Pope II to make a mistake, which we've seen happen to a couple drivers. It is pretty easy to make a mistake here. We are officially halfway through this event. Normally at this time we do pump up the intensity, but we have such a great battle for the lead right now. The door is open for Kyle Martinson to get under Daniel Pope. He was right there on the back stretch. He loses him a little bit, though. He is still right on that back bumper, ready to make a move. He's getting such great runs on the entry of the corner, just seems to lose him on exit. The door is open, heading here through 1 and 2. Martinson giving him a little bump. Maybe we might see the 1, 2, 3 modified rule. For those of you who don't know how that works, the 1, 2, 3 modified rule is 1, knock, knock, I'm here. 2, better get out of my way. 3, you're going around. The door is open for Kyle Martinson as we head through 3 and 4. He is right there. Looking low as we head into turns 1 and 2. Watch out for that 07. Continues to get right up to that back bumper of the 16-inch machine. Again, one thing that Martinson needs to be careful of is he doesn't want to burn off his tires, because he still has to save some stuff for the end. Another thing that might play a factor is lap traffic eventually, and oh, we see Martinson able to get under Daniel Pope as we head here into 3 and 4 to the rear quarter panel. He is right there side by side as we cross the start-finish line. Pope still with the nose on the outside, but here comes Martinson. Good run in 1 and 2. He has the nose. Pope fights back on the outside. What a great battle. Daniel Pope holding his own on that outside lane. Martinson fighting back on the bottom. Neither driver giving one another an inch. Martinson with the nose as we head here through 3 and 4. He is able to get clear. Kyle Martinson to the lead, but Daniel Pope right on his back bumper. The door is open for him to make a crossover. Daniel Pope right on the back bumper of Martinson, not letting him get away. He does lose him a little bit there, but gets a good run here through 3 and 4. Looks like they're coming up on lap traffic. We'll see how that will go. We see Del Mears goes to the bottom of the racetrack. Actually, I believe that was William Griffith. So that was the respectful thing to do there. We see Martinson starting to extend his gap a little bit over Daniel Pope. And now after that, since that battle is over for the time being, we're going to turn up the volume, pump up the intensity. Here you'll get to see the sights and hear the sounds of the racetrack. Here we go. There you go. That is going to do it for Pump Up the Intensity. This is one of my favorite views on the iRacing platform, one of my favorite camera angles, because it looks like you are actually in the stands, like you actually are a spectator. And we're getting to watch this great battle for the third place spot between Aaron Johnson and Corey Bigley. But we're going to take this time to, for one last time, thank the two series sponsors, Shockeye Racing Performance, for all their support. They provided the setups all season long, so shout out to them for that. We'd also like to thank Big Frig Coolers for all of their support. Now, Big Frig provides high-quality stainless steel double-wall vacuum-sealed tumblers as well as high-quality roto-molded coolers. Big Frig caters to the consumer, whether you're an adventurer, outdoorsman, sports fanatic, or just someone who enjoys a hot cup of joe. Big Frig knows that not every customer is the same, so they design their products to fit your needs. Take the Badlands coolers along with you to your next barbecue or on your next hunting or fishing trip. Or take along their 30-ounce Big Frig on a fishing trip and have a cold drink on hand for an all-day excursion. All of their products are made durable with stainless steel construction. Their double-wall vacuum insulation helps with temperature preservation, keeping drinks cold for over 50 hours and hot for 5+ hours. If you want to purchase products from Big Frig, visit their website, bigfrig.com. And you can purchase products directly from there. You can also search up Big Frig on Amazon, and we see a yellow flag is out. Logan Sturgeon has crashed. So we will take a look at exactly what happened with that. So here we go. We're watching Logan Sturgeon. Coming up on Zach Wetstein. This is the battle for 12th, I believe. Coming up off of turn number 4. Just pushes up a little bit too much and hits that outside wall. We see both right side tires getting some air time. Man, that is definitely unfortunate for Logan Sturgeon. Had to start in the back, had worked his way back up to almost the top 10, and then we saw that unfortunate incident happen. So hate to see it for Logan Sturgeon. Hopefully he can maybe make a comeback. But anyway, as I was saying, you can also search up Big Frig on Amazon and buy all of their products on there, or you can go to their website, click on dealer locations, and see if your nearest sporting goods store has Big Frig in stock. And actually, and Big Frig coolers and tumblers are perfect Father's Day gifts. I know Father's Day is coming up, and Big Frig is actually doing a special Father's Day sale. If you buy a 75-quart Badlands, you can get a 20-quart Badlands for free. So now is the perfect time to purchase a cooler from Big Frig, because if you purchase one 75-quart cooler, you get another one for free. And it is, like I said, the perfect gift for Dad for Father's Day. So again, if you're in the market for a high-quality tumbler or cooler, Big Frig is definitely the way to go. So Kyle Martinson currently leads the field after getting by Daniel Pope. We'll see if maybe on this next restart Pope can get back by Martinson. We shall see. Lights are off on the pace car. We are getting ready to go back green here. Kyle Martinson will restart on the bottom. Daniel Pope on the top. Behind them, it's Corey Bigley and Aaron Johnson. And then fifth, it is Will Drevke. Pace car is in. Green flag is back out here at Nashville Fairgrounds. There we see Kyle Martinson taking off. We see he has Daniel Pope right on his back bumper, trying to set up a pass. Daniel Pope trying to get back into the lead, which he was in for the first half of tonight's event. Daniel Pope right there setting up a pass. He's looking high, looking low, trying to make a move. And we see another yellow flag is out. You know what they say, cautions breed cautions. We are really seeing that come true here tonight. It's like something happened to Jonathan Cofield. We see Cofield was running side by side with, that looks to be Del Mears as we head into 1 and 2. Ooh. It did look like the 53 of Cofield did come down the track. He was trying to just run his normal line and get down as low as possible. He maybe just could have given the 112 a little bit more room as he came down the track, but still unfortunate for Jonathan Cofield. We see William Griffith getting one of his laps back. He goes from 2 laps down now to only 1 lap down. So he he's hoping for another caution so he can get back onto the lead lap. Remember, Intensity Broadcasting has a web store that you can purchase merchandise from. And especially make sure to check out the Thunderstruck collection. There you can purchase the Thunderstruck racing shirt, which isn't just the Thunderstruck logo plastered onto a t-shirt. It's like a full-on design, and it looks absolutely incredible. The colors are on the shirt, and the design is just absolutely amazing, and it comes in a bunch of different colors: black heather, navy red, black, dark gray heather, asphalt, and oxblood black. And it also comes in sizes extra small to 5XL. And these shirts are soft, lightweight, got the right amount of stretch, and it's comfortable and flattering for all. And then we also do have a shirt with just the Thunderstruck logo on it. And these come in 5 colors: black, navy, red, sport gray, and white, and sizes small to 5XL. And once again, the shirts are stretchable and comfortable, lightweight. There also are Thunderstruck stickers that are bubble free. You can put them on your real life race car or your personal vehicle and show support to the league. And also there are Thunderstruck photo paper posters that you can put on your wall in your office or in your sim room to also show support to the league. And all proceeds go back into the broadcast or back to the league. So make sure to check out our web store, intensitybroadcasting.com, and get you some merchandise. We are getting ready to go back green. Kyle Martinson restarting on the bottom. Daniel Pope restarting on the top. Behind them it is Aaron Johnson and Corey Bigley. Green flag is back out there. We see Kyle Martinson taking off, and he is able to get clear of Daniel Pope, trying to get away from him. You know, these two have been battling with each other all race long. We see Daniel Pope, good run coming off of turn number 4, trying to get up there to that 07 machine. Pope looking high, looking low, trying to set up the pass. And one thing that he can do is that he can learn from his mistakes. Whatever he did that got Kyle Martinson back by him, he can learn from that and maybe use it to get back by Kyle Martinson. We did see Kyle Martinson just ran his personal best lap time last time by. Still trying to set up a pass on that 07 machine. Pope looking high, looking low, trying to set up the pass. Looking to see what Martinson is doing, looking to see when he's braking, when he's lifting, where he's getting back into the gas, and maybe he can adjust his line and adjust where he's braking and lifting to get back into the gas, and maybe try to get back into the gas and get a better run off the corner than what Martinson is currently doing. Because there is a little bit of a gap coming off of the corner where Pope could potentially get under that 07. Got 25 now, 24 laps to go in this event. Top 5 is currently looking like this. Kyle Martinson in first. Daniel Pope is in second. Oh, he actually tags the outside wall there. Aaron Johnson runs third. Corey Bigley fourth, and then rounding out the top 5 is Will Drevke. We did see Daniel Pope hit the outside wall, but that seemed to make him faster as he is getting a great run on that 07 machine. You would think that hitting that wall would have slowed down his momentum a little bit, but that... Oh no! Aaron Johnson! Oh no! Just what Aaron Johnson fans feared. He goes around. He hits the wall. Now this is a crazy turn of events here at Nashville Fairgrounds. I know Aaron Johnson fans are not happy right now. So here we see Aaron Johnson. He's got Corey Bigley right behind him, coming off of turn number 4. Just pushes up the track a little bit too much and hits that outside wall. We see he comes down into Corey Bigley. Will Drevke is nowhere to go. Man. That is unfortunate for Aaron Johnson, who is having a top 3 run here tonight. He is currently in the pits. He takes his fast repair, and that is all he is going to do. But he is going to have the daunting task of working his way back up to the field. Still, looking pretty good. He still would be in the lead if we finish this way in the point standings. But Kyle Martinson currently leads. We're going to have a shootout to finish tonight's event. Championship is on the line, and the rest of the positions, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, all throughout the point standings are also on the line as well. Here we go. Who is going to win in the Music City tonight? That is the question. Of course, this next restart and throughout this final 18, 17 laps, we're going to be watching Aaron Johnson's trek up through the field. He's going to be restarting in the 14th position. He's got a lot of ways to go to get back up to where he was running. But Aaron Johnson has had a fast super late model all race long. It's not unlikely for him to get back up into the top 5. Getting ready to go back green. Kyle Martinson restarting on the bottom. Daniel Pope restarting on the top. And have a 16-lap shootout to decide this thing. Green flag is back out there. We see Kyle Martinson taking off, but Daniel Pope also with a good restart. He is on the back bumper of Kyle Martinson, trying to set up a pass. I did see a car wreck. That was Aaron Ward, I believe. That won't change anything. No caution flag comes out. Daniel Pope looking high, looking low, trying to set up a pass on that 07 machine. Last time by, he ran the fastest lap time of the race. So these drivers were saving their tires all race long for these final 15 laps. We're going to see most of the drivers start running their fastest lap time of the race, going pedal to the metal. Daniel Pope last time by, faster than Kyle Martinson. If he can get a good enough run, I mean, the door is open. The best place to probably pass Kyle Martinson right now is to get under him on the exit of the corner. Daniel Pope right there. I know Kyle Martinson getting nervous looking in his rearview mirror, but in this situation you can't mirror drive because that's when you make mistakes, and that is not what Kyle Martinson needs, a mistake. And that's what Daniel Pope is waiting for. Daniel Pope is waiting for Martinson to make a mistake. We've seen even some of the fastest drivers in the field make a mistake. For example, Aaron Johnson. So Martinson needs to be careful. These final 10 laps, these final 40 left turns, he's going to need to be as perfect as he possibly can be. This one mistake could knock him out of a win. Here comes Pope. Looks like he loses Kyle Martinson. We are looking at another battle on the track. That is AJ Rogers, Rick Rube side by side. Rube, he is able to get under Rogers. He has the nose coming off of turn number 4. Rogers not running in the preferred lane, but he is able to get a good run on that outside. See AJ Rogers with the nose coming off of turn number 2. Can he get clear of Rick Rube despite not being in the preferred racing line? See Rick Rube able to get a good run on the bottom. He currently has the nose. Great battle with 5 laps to go for this 6th place spot. Don't look now, but Corey Bigley has caught Daniel Pope for this 2nd place spot. Will Drevke also is there as well. You could throw a blanket over 2nd through 4th right now. So Will everybody Johnson on Facebook, so we are still here for Aaron Johnson. We see Aaron Johnson, despite getting in that accident, he has been able to get back up to 11th. Does have a chance to get to the top 10 if he can get by Josh Oswald. Three laps to go for Bigley to try to get by Daniel Pope for this 2nd place spot. 2 laps to go now. The door is open. Big run for the 28 machine. Same thing with Will Drevke. I do think maybe Drevke will get by Bigley before Bigley gets by Pope. 1 lap to go. Martinson with an 8/10 lead. It's looking like he will get the win, but the battle is on for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. We see Pope extends the gap between him and Corey. And as he crosses the start-finish line, Daniel Pope will finish runner-up. Corey Bigley finishes 3rd. Will Drevke finishes 4th. Jason Hall finishes 5th. And with that being said, Kyle Martinson wins the race, but I believe that Aaron Johnson is your series champion. Kyle Martinson burning it down here. So, while we interview the top 3, we will get confirmation on whether or not Aaron Johnson is your season champion. I believe he is, but I just want to make sure with the league admins, just so I'm not spreading false information. So while we wait for that, we will start off by interviewing your top three. We'll start off by pulling in your third place finisher, Corey Bigley. Corey, this is Atlee in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I got you.
Awesome. Well, great race for you tonight. I know you started in the 6th place spot and you were a big mover. You were able to work your way up to the field. I know I saw you were battling with A.J. Rogers. You got by him, and then we saw you eventually got by Aaron Johnson for the 4th place spot. And then we saw while you were battling with Aaron Johnson, Johnson pushed up, tagged the outside wall, and that ended up getting you up to that 3rd place spot. You did catch Daniel Pope there at the end. You couldn't quite get by him, but you were able to hold off Drevke and keep that 3rd place position. So, I mean, what was your take on tonight's event here at Nashville?
It was good. Like, towards the beginning, I was saving tires. I was trying to let them get out there. Like, I was not trying to hit the right front because I know it's going to get tight, and I was just kind of backing off. I got down behind AJ, just try to save the right front early. Sorry about that. Early, and I just didn't want to really kill it. And then I seen Aaron and like I got by AJ, like I fell back again behind AJ, and I had to just kind of work my way by him again on that restart. And then I kind of started, like, when I started getting by, so I just started slowly running down Jason and them. I'm like, okay, I got something. I'm like, I'm not off the leaders. I'm not running that far off the leaders on speed because I can look and I was about a half a tenth off them. I'm like, okay, I'm not really burning the tires up too bad. And then we had a restart, and I was just like, I was trying to get by him on a restart on the outside. I overdrove it in a 1, I overdrove it in a 4, and then I just got behind him on a restart, Aaron, and I don't know, he hit the wall in front of me. I just tried to miss him, and it just happened so fast. I don't know if I touched him or I don't know what happened. Like, he just hit the wall, and he was sideways, and I was trying to miss him. And I was trying to put a fight on it for this year's points, trying to get it.
So will that mean, with where you finished, will that mean that Johnson is the series champion?
Yeah, he beat me by, it's not much points, but he beat me by like 10 or 12. It's close. I was trying to put pressure on him. I know he messed up a couple times. I knew he hurt the right front early because I wasn't trying to drive so hard. And I just knew he hurt it. And I was like, the practice, I made about a 15 lap run. Like, later in the run, I would get better because I wouldn't really hurt the right front. But yeah, I just got faster towards the end because I was running really hard at the end, just trying to just keep Will behind me and try to run Pope down, just try everything. Because I was just trying to get the win, just try everything to get the points thing, try to lead a lap and all that.
Now, before I let you go, Corey, is there any sponsors or shout-outs?
Yeah, I got to just thank Revelry Racing, SPM, all the guys that helped me out. I just been getting faster and faster. It's just been so good. I got to thank because today's my dad's birthday. His birthday's today, and I got to tell him happy birthday also. I couldn't be there because I'm doing this, trying to win the points, and yeah, it's his birthday today, and I didn't want to miss this race for his birthday, and because it was a little too late, and I was gonna try to go earlier. But it's his birthday, but I didn't want to try to miss it, but yeah, I just got to thank all the guys that helped me out. I've been getting faster and faster every race, and just learning. But yeah, it's just been so good.
Awesome. Well, again, congratulations on the 3rd place finish here tonight and the runner-up in the season standings. Hopefully we will see you next season.
That's the hard part, next season. This season was just me for fun, but when I had a good start, that's when I kind of changed my mind and did the whole season. Next year might be hit and miss.
I got you. Well, still, congratulations on the runner-up in points. Congratulations on the 3rd place finish. Have a great rest of your night, Corey.
All right, thank you. You too.
Yep, thank you. All right, let's now pull in your 2nd place finisher, your pole sitter, Daniel Pope. Daniel, this is Atlee in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
I do.
Awesome. Well, good race tonight. I know you didn't get the result that you wanted. Started on the pole and led the first half of the race, but then we saw Kyle Mertensen. He was able to catch you, and you were able to hold him off for a little bit, but eventually he ended up getting by you, and after that you just couldn't quite get back by him, and you ran in second for the rest of the race. A couple of times you made efforts to just try to get back by him, but you couldn't quite. But you were able to hold off Corey Bigley there at the end and ended up getting that runner-up finish. So not the result that you wanted, but still overall a good race. I mean, what was your take on tonight's event?
Yeah, it was a good race. It was fun. I enjoy coming down and running with all these guys and running with Thunderstruck. And I'm not the best at running fixed setup racing. I struggle when cars are a little bit snug, which most of the fixed stuff is. So for me to do what I did, qualify on the pole, I'm proud of that. I think running the tour mod on Wednesday nights is kind of helped me with my short run speed. May not help me with long run, but all in all, it's fun. It's fun to come run. I'm proud of Kyle. Kyle's been a driver for me for a long time, and I've seen him get better. And tonight was the first time I can remember that. Well, I guess the second. He got me at Langley last year too, but to run me down and pass me and beat me clean is it's cool to see as a as a team owner. So all in all, good race. Had fun.
Now, what do you think you maybe could have done differently to change the result?
I don't think I could have done anything differently. I mean, he was just better than me tonight at what we had, and I ran where I was supposed to run, which was second. So content with what I did, and I think I would have run second regardless. Even if I'd have got back around him, I felt like he would have eventually got back around me. He was just better tonight.
I got you. Well, before we let you go, is there any sponsors or shout-outs?
Yeah, give a shout out to the whole SBM family, all the different teams and the group. There's a lot of us. Kent Hundley, Shock Eye Performance, what he does for the leagues, all the leagues in this league, and he's a heck of a man for iRacing and a lot of people around here. And a lot of people don't appreciate the guys like him that do a lot for the sim community. So definitely him.
Well, again, congratulations on the runner-up finish here tonight, Daniel, and have a great rest of your night.
You too, man.
Yep, thank you. And now it is time to pull in your winner, the 07 of Kyle Martinson. Kyle, this is Atlee in the broadcast booth. Do you have a copy?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, great run for you tonight. I know you started in the second place spot, and the first half of the race was just spent trying to figure out a way around Daniel Pope, and eventually we saw you started to get some speed. You started to get closer and closer to that back bumper, and eventually the door was open. You were able to get under him, and you got by him for that first place spot. And after that, no looking back. Even when caution flags came out and restarts were going on, you were still able to hold off Daniel and get the win tonight. So, I mean, what was your take on tonight's event here at Nashville?
Yeah, just roll finds a nut every now and then. Danny Pope, he's really hard to beat, and just glad I got ahead of him tonight. It was a lot of fun.
Now, what do you think made you so good at Nashville here tonight?
I don't know. I just would say I'm better with driving, tighter sets, especially when everyone's on the same stuff, and nothing really good. I just stayed on my right front, and so I definitely think that helped me out tonight.
Gotcha. Well, before we let you go, is there any sponsors or shout-outs you'd like to thank for your win?
Yep, I got to give a shout out to Kent Hundley over at Shock Eye for this awesome set he put together, and of course Daniel Pope for driving me clean and all the things he's taught me, and just everyone over at SBM and Shock Eye.
Awesome. Well, again, congratulations on the win tonight, Kyle. Have a great rest of your night.
Thanks, buddy. You too.
Yep, thank you. And now we are going to pull in your season champion. The number 21 from Hueytown, Alabama, got 3 wins this season, Aaron Johnson. Aaron, this is Atlee in the broadcast booth. Do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Awesome. Well, I know you didn't get the finish that you wanted tonight, but still you got the finish in the final standings that you wanted. You are the season champion here in Season 5 of the Thunderstruck Super Late Model Series. You had a great season all season long, 3 wins consistently in the top 5 every single race, and it ended up paying off getting the season championship. I mean, what was your take on this season?
It was a great season. I mean, we had races that are up and down for me. It's just out there at the end, I just started just putting stuff together just to make it to where I had a good enough point lead to where I didn't really have to worry about this race. I just had to really just start and just hold my own and make sure I didn't wreck, which I did anyway, but really just needed to finish somewhere top 15ish or on forward just to make sure I had it locked up.
Now, is there anyone you would like to thank for your championship? I know this is a big honor.
Yeah, I gotta thank all the guys at Velocity Motorsport, SPM, Shock iRacing Performance, Daniel Pope, Kent Hunley. Gotta thank Jason Warren, Josh Oswald for putting on this league, you for broadcasting. Gotta thank my mom, my dad, my wife, everybody that supports me into doing this, and just everybody that just supports me and just helps me out and get to do this.
Awesome. Well, again, congratulations on the season champion. It was awesome watching you race all season long. Will you be contending for another championship next season?
Yeah, I will come back and defend the title.
Awesome. Well, we will talk to you then. Again, congratulations for the champion. Have a great rest of your night, and we will see you next season, Aaron.
I appreciate it. Oh, and I got one little more shout out. I need to shout out my little niece, Eliana. She's watching for me tonight.
All right. Well, again, congratulations on the championship. Have a great rest of your night, Aaron.
Appreciate it.
Yep, no problem. Well, there you go. That is going to do it. This will wrap up the season for the Thunderstruck Super Late Model Series. Thank you to everyone who watched all season long. Remember, all of the replays from this season are saved on Facebook and YouTube, so you can go back and binge watch the entire season if you got a rainy day or something. And, of course, we always got to thank the admins of this league, Aaron Johnson, Josh Oswald, Aaron Ward, Joaquin Meza, Logan Sturgeon, Michael Swink, Shannon Wilder, for all of their support and everything that they do for this league. Thank you to both of the sponsors, Shock iRacing Performance and Big Frig Coolers, for all of their support. We do want to show the Big Frig move of the race. Trying to find. I would probably choose the pass for the lead that we saw. If I can find it. Bear with us here. Definitely just want to show this awesome move that was made. Here it is. This is the Big Frig Ice Cold move of the race. Side by side for the lead between Kyle Martinson and Daniel Pope here on the front stretch. We see Pope getting a little bit squirrely on the top. Martinson able to get a good run here in 1 and 2. They remain side by side on the back stretch. And then heading through 3 and 4, he was able to get clear and took the lead. And that was the race-winning move there for Kyle Martinson. I want to thank everyone who tuned in to watch all season long. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Intensity Broadcasting on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, because it would be greatly appreciated. We're trying to reach our goals of 2,500 followers on Facebook, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and 1,000 followers on Twitch. Also, make sure to check out our Twitter, Intensity Broad 1. We're always interacting with our viewers and dropping polls on there. And also make sure to check out our web store, intensitybroadcasting.com. There you can find merchandise from your favorite broadcaster and all the amazing leagues that we broadcast. Make sure to especially check out the Thunderstruck collection, where you can purchase a Thunderstruck racing shirt, a Thunderstruck shirt, Thunderstruck stickers, and a Thunderstruck photo paper poster. I'm Atlee Unleashed, on behalf of the entire Intensity Broadcasting team. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Over and out.